So you say you got something dropping tomorrow. So it's the 22nd. So on the 23rd, you have something dropping with City Girls.
Yeah, I think that's on 24th on Friday.
The 24th. Okay. So the
Yeah,
24th.
I think Friday was the word I got. But I'm gonna be dropping something very special with them. I can't really talk about it now, but just know it's gonna be the song of the summer, just like Twerkulator was. Okay, it's all I can tell you is Twerkulator on steroids. You
Okay.
know, yeah.
Okay. Now, what's your process? Do you like to get in there with artists and work, or do you already like to already have the beats before you come in, or have already, sent them and say, hey, this is, these are the options? How do you get when you look back at when you made your hits? Was it when you had just came back off a vacation? Is it when you just put a whole bunch of beats together and somebody picked that up and the artist made it? Talk to me about your process a bit.
So, man, there's no real process. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I wish I had, this whole thing where I get some Hennessy and put it in a cup of vinegar and, you know, rub it on the computer. But I wish it was that. But nah, it's really, man, just the vibe. Because I used to be a DJ as well, so I could kind of read energy. I could kind of tell what um artists want or maybe the crowd wants to hear.
Mhm.
So I'm a big risk taker. Um, and when I send them the song, I just let them know, hey, you know, this go be it. And 9 times out of 10, I said, just get in there and try it. And by the time they get halfway through, they're like, yeah, I hear it. So I've been shooting hitting 1,000 right now. So you got to keep it going.
I hear Dr. Dre, he goes in there and he may make somebody say something over and over, maybe 30 times. How do you work with the artist? Do you let them do their thing and then they leave and then you kind of tweak it from there? Or when they're laying things down, do you do, phantom track and say, hey, I want you to do it like this and do it over? What's your process in working with the artist?
So it depends. Some artists you can push like that. Others you can't. You just got to know how to read them. And then, especially when you're dealing with female artists, a lot of times, you just got to read the room because, sometimes they might not be into it. Might be something going on. Um, but even with the guys, it's the same. It's probably even worse with the guys now I think about it. The guy artists be having big mood swings. And you don't even know why. You just be like, what happened? Man, I don't even
Right.
want to do that song no more, man. But it's you kind of got to read the artist's energy. I like to have a conversation with them. Kind of see where their head's at. They might have had a messed up day. Somebody issue with a significant other. Who knows? It just might be hot outside and they irritated. And I know at that point what buttons I can push and how to push them. But for the most part, if they're really irritated, I might just say, "Hey, man, just lay down a rough idea. I'll holler at you whenever." And I'll take that home and work on it. But if they're ready to go all the way that night, I stand up to 3, 4, 5 in the morning and get it done.